headed home. I had a couple of people ask me if I was going to go live on my way home, so here's part of it for you. Just kind of sit here and hang out with you guys for a touch. Hey, Ellie. Hopefully you didn't spend too much on Temu. Susan, I did. I did have a good time. I enjoyed the play. Oh, $26. That's not too bad then. So it was a musical called Some Like It Hot. There is a movie out there around it too. I enjoyed it. It was very cool. If you like jazz music, definitely watch it. Heartburn. Here's a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know what it's about, then just shut off for about 10 minutes and then come back. Okay, so Chicago, 1930s starts out in, and two musicians see a murder by a mob boss, and they end up donning women's clothes, traveling with a women's musical troupe across the country to California to escape being caught by the mob boss, and to end up falling in love with unexpected people. In the end, you know, love wins out, of course. And comedy, oh my god, freaking hilarious. Really freaking hilarious. So yeah, if that's your thing, do it, watch it, buy tickets, go see it in the theater. It was really good. Beautiful costumes, the garb the artists were wearing were just so gorgeous. It was beautiful. My friend and I both are, obviously, you know, I have ADHD, but so does he. And he was like, my ADHD loved it. Between the lights, the flashy music, or the flashy colors, and the music, well paced. It was great. Yeah, Susan, I said something to him on the way out, and he likes to find them old movies and well, any movies and TV shows, and he saves them onto like a server. So kind of like the old version of pirating with LimeWire, except it's a little bit cleaner than the viruses that used to go around with. But he was going to try to find it, and then he was going to share it over so I could watch it too if I can't find it anywhere. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. So yeah, so Ellie, funny that you say something about that as the diamond art thing. I was on Temu 2 weeks ago. You know, broken ribs and everything. It's great. And I thought I was buying a ceramic tree that had Halloween pumpkins and stuff on it. No, it was a diamond art of a ceramic Halloween tree with pumpkins on it. So now I have a diamond art that I'm probably gonna have to like begrudgingly go through, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it in the end. Either that, or if somebody wants it, I'll sell it to you. It's really weird. So you know, hey, Penny. Yeah, I know, Ellie. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to have to, like, screenshot it and be like, this is the one I got. I really thought I was buying one of them old ceramic tree style things with Halloween decoration on it. Nope. It was a diamond art. I didn't read the description. I got suckered. But that's my fault. I did that. stupid. Fingers go too fast, not even thinking. No, I said it's not sand on a toilet. I wouldn't even buy that. I wouldn't even buy that to sell it. That's so dumb. Oh, freaking heartburn. I have not had heartburn this bad since I started all these freaking medications for my ribs. Oh. I'm gonna take some Prilosec or something here. There's a gas station down here. I'm gonna have to stop at that and see what they got at this late in the hour. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys hopping on and hanging out. I can't see who all is on. I'm just gauging by comments. I know Jane Harwood, I think is your last name, messaged me twice going, are you going to go live on your road home? I really hope so. I think you drive safer with us. And I was like, well, yeah, kinda, actually, because Elliot was probably a slip of the button, guaranteed. Because if I'm talking to you guys, my eyes are actually on the road. So therefore, all I gotta do is read comments and glance over, and I get to chit chat with you guys for a little bit on the road home. How long is my drive? It's actually about an hour and a half. So my friend lives in Lancaster, New York. Oh shoot, that's the gas station I wanted. I'm gonna turn around, because it is the cleanest gas station on the entire trip. Oh, there you go. Yeah, gag gift it. Perfect. I didn't realize what red light I was at. So yeah, that way I know I can talk to you guys, and great timing for me, huh? Makes me look like the idiot. Give me about 3 minutes to run in the store, go buy a drink. I have water, I don't need a drink. Hey, I'll bet that's the cashier sitting outside. Yep, guaranteed. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna go grab something for my stomach. Ah, sorry. BRB's. Awkward. So about the weather. You know, this weather's been so freaking weird. I'm wearing a tank top in September. Are some of you other guys having some weird some weird warm bursts as well, or is it just me? Because, you know, this is really odd. Yeah, I know, Chuck. Alright, now let's see how many cops I can find on the way home. I've already gotten one. Hey, Jody. Oh, God, that feels good going down his throat. Lovely out there in Washington State. We should be in our rainy season, but it's late. No, East Coast is getting the rain. With all the hurricane weather, I guess San Antonio got flooded somehow too in all of this. And we have family in San Antonio. So I told Jim to call up and see how they're doing. I haven't heard, but I didn't get frantic text messages, so they must be okay. I saw everything that's going on down in North Carolina. Of course, I have family down there. You hate the weather because you're all stuffy and sick. Not sick, stuffy allergies. Ew, that sucks, Jody. I've already seen all of the alerts on that horse that's missing down there in North Carolina that the owner's looking for desperately. Pray that she finds her horse alive, that's for sure. And uninjured. I'm waiting to see what that's going to do for our weather here in the next couple of days. Hot in California, huh? Jesus. You know, people say global warming is not a thing. I don't believe it anymore. I definitely don't believe it anymore. Because, completely abnormal weather for us. It's weird. Oh, I know it is. It's awful down south. Them poor people. And this is why I didn't move down south. Everybody's like, go south, it's warmer. And I was like, just hang out in New York for 5 months. The weather will change. It is a thing. Yep, it is. Oh, so today was my mother's birthday. I sent her a text message saying, hey, I love you. I didn't forget, but you were at Dad's motocross thing, and I couldn't step up. But we have cards. You've had earthquakes, Penny? Oh no. That's no bueno. Jesus, Penny. See, this is what I swear. You know, the first thing that's going to happen is either Long Island or California is going to fall into the ocean. Thanks, Ellie. And then comes the swarms of everything else. Jody, I did have a good night. So I guess my mother has Lily for the evening and tomorrow. I'm gonna guess I'm probably gonna end up going up there in the afternoon. I gotta spend tomorrow getting the last of the stuff together. Lots and lots more than normal. Ew, that's no bueno. never a good thing. So yeah, let's see. My mother's birthday, she's got Lily. I'm headed home, and no shaking down there. Well, Sherry, that's a good thing. I mean, do you really want it to shake? Honestly? Alright, let's put the cruise control on. Let's get the truck up to 71, 72. Yep. What else? I actually had something else I wanted to tell you guys. Oh. Just that the evening was well. My friend paid for dinner. We caught up on stuff. And then 40 miles from Penny. So you really should have the tremors then. Especially if she's closer to San Andreas. You know, they made a movie about that stuff. Oh, Jody, I appreciate it. I do. Honestly, though, you guys, to keep up with my personal content and what I'm doing separate, come here. Come right to this page. I'll keep up the Rainbow Dragon thing, icon. Trying to get to change the Facebook name to it. Instead of Shamrock Found Farms, I'm trying to get to change Emily at Shamrock. Tag name is Shawnee Dragon all over the place, so. But just that way I can still like chit chat and talk with you guys, and people aren't going, oh, you're not talking about the horses. Why are you doing a live when you're not talking about the horses? It's not relevant. I don't care if it's not relevant or not. This is my page. I'll do what I want. Oh, it lies between. Yeah, I know. I heard. I got it, Penny. Like I said, they made a movie about San Andreas. They have a TV show about San Andreas. They have Encino Man. I don't know if that was about, but that was about the tar pits. But still, like, why would you live in a state that is known for? No, thank you. No, thank you whatsoever. I did like San Andreas though. Wasn't it The Rock that was in that one? Not Vin Diesel. So it had to be The Rock. Oh my gosh. What's that other WWE actor I do not like? More to life than horses. Yes, exactly, Penny. There is. There absolutely is. And especially with some of you guys that I enjoy talking to. And otherwise, if I didn't have the content that I put out to be able to chit chat with you guys doing this, I wouldn't be able to know who some of you are. I wouldn't call Penny my West Coast grandma. I wouldn't call Ellie one of my family peeps. And you know what? I wouldn't have Megan around, honestly, if I didn't do some of these lives like this before in the past on the bailout. And a bunch of you guys that are just amazing people that I would not have known you even existed had you not followed and kept up with content and commented and talked to us or sent messages, or, you know, that's the only way that I know who some of you guys are. It's just doing some of these weird videos with you guys. That's why I like it. Because I like meeting people. Because I'm a wallflower in person. I'm trying to think what else is kind of going on, honestly. Hopefully you guys had a good Saturday. You know, movies, good food. Who cooks? Because you know what? I don't. Same, Jody. Same. When we do the expos and stuff, you're not going to find me being the outgoing person. You'll find Jim being the outgoing person at the expos and things like that. Because that is just not me to walk up to a person and go, hey, so-and-so, guess what? No. I'm going to stand back. And if you look like you have something to say, I'm more than welcome to listen. Sometimes I'll step in and then go, hey, you know, do you have any questions? Are you interested in knowing what we're doing? Like, I'm not a good salesperson, like, in person. Oh, Ellie, please tell me you didn't have pineapple on that pizza. You know, Ellie, I don't know how the Temu thing exactly works with the links. I still have to read some of that stuff. It's kind of hard to drive and read the fine print. But I threw the link up there. If you don't already shop on Temu, I guess, from what I can understand, if you use one of the links that I threw up on one of my other posts, and you use that, I get kickbacks out of that somehow. But the Temu thing that I'm planning on doing myself, personally, not endorsed by Temu, obviously. It's something totally different, but we have pizza, roasted chicken, and salad now. Drink and invoicing while chatting with you wonderful people. Oh, that's awesome. I like pineapple too, but I don't like pineapple on my pizza. Your chicken Alfredo. What'd you do? Have the pizza place make the chicken Alfredo? I wish Facebook would catch up on my data and tell me how many people, wonderful people, are on. Oh my gosh, heartburn needs to stop. Diamond painting a rabbit picture. That's cool. All we're doing is watching headlights go by, you guys. So, Domino's. Oh yeah, they offered pasta here too, Ellie. That's why I was asking. You know, did you have the pizza place or make the pasta? 11. Okay, thank you. I'm getting literally the 0, and it told me nobody was watching, but I knew somebody had to be watching because of you guys. So I think I'm gonna call it Temu Thursdays. And actually, Penny, what days do you normally go live again? I know Tuesdays, because I don't want to interfere. So I'm trying to pick days for stuff where I don't interfere with other people's lives. You know, Mondays are going to typically be out because of the bailout lives, so you guys can go watch those. I'm trying to make sure you guys have at least a calendar where you're not like, oh my god, they're live at the same time. Which one do I watch? You know, you can always go back, obviously, because I always post the videos. If they expire, that's because the Facebook ended it stupidly or something. And then we lose that. But only twice, I think, in my entire lifetime have I actually, like, deleted a video off of our Facebook. But, so Tuesday or Wednesday, $5 Friday, Saturday, sip and shop. Okay, so if I picked a Thursday night, then we won't interfere with each other. So my thought process is now, you guys, yeah, oh, I know, Penny. So, like I said before on the live on the way up to my friend's place, but now I have a longer trip home. Might lose service here and there, so bear with me a couple of times. If I lose it, I lose it. I'm gonna turn the radio on and then I'll like put up a hey post. I'm home. So I put in an order on Temu of some stuff that I got on, like, you know, the cheaper side, and Penny messaged me yesterday or the day before, hey, so doing these with you guys, I made this much for the rescue and I made this much for my personal one-time sale too. And she was like, you know, you can do, and I remember, I read them. I may not answer every message, but I read every message. And it's literally timing, and then my brain focuses someplace else. You can make a little extra on the side doing stuff like what I'm doing with the jewelry. And I was like, well, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. Because, you know, people like that cause to have something to help and have something tangible in hand. Because for you guys, it's like, I actually get something out of it more than just I'm throwing money at you because you're doing good work by taking care of these horses, which obviously we absolutely appreciate, because we're not having to worry about having product or anything like that and getting it shipped out like I'm doing awful with the Zeffy stuff, which I'm going to try to update to this weekend once I get the final amount for our matching donor for our flashy lights. That's not good. For our My Giving Circle. So that's probably, depending on the time, not going to happen tonight. Am I going to work on that? But I will work on that first thing tomorrow, because I need to give her the total because she's asking. And yeah, it's a she. Anyway, so I've been thinking about what is something that I feel that I could not put a ton of money into, and then show you guys and maybe have interest in it. Because one, now we've put in money to buying the product, having it shipped to me, showing it to you, and then you get that exact product in your hands later, with minimal markup, maybe a little bit by say $5 or something, you know. But this way, you know what you're getting. You're getting a guaranteed item. You're getting something that's tested or shown to you, or whichever, right? So I did go on Temu. I bought a little bit of a few different things. So what I'm going to do is I will be live on this page. And I'm thinking I'm going to do, like I said, a Temu Thursday, where I'm going to show you the stuff. I'm just going to show you the stuff. We're going to mark the price on it at that point in time. It's going to be the cost of what it was for me to purchase it from Temu, plus a little extra, like I said, for something that I am putting time into showing that to you, and then running it down to the UPS store, or USPS, United States Postal Service, and shipping it out for you. You know, something just to add a little bit of extra to help pay the bills on the house and the farm, while I'm currently trying to heal up on these ribs. I made enough over the week between some board money that came in and the hauling, to make a payment on the truck. So that was nice. And people's helping out with food was super appreciated while I was down and out these last at least a week and a half, right? And yeah, definitely better shipping times than Temu, for sure. Absolutely. I wear the best TV shirts. Find great ones to offer. TV shirts like what, Jane? I'm just curious. Because, like, yeah, I know, but definitely gonna be better shipping times than Temu. I try to buy shirts that have clever stuff across the front of them. Some of them aren't exactly public appropriate. So, like, I gotta be careful with some of that stuff. Like, once I kind of gauge what people like to have, you know, I know what non-appropriate things I can buy for you guys to want to, you know, like, get again. But we'll see how this goes, right? So Thursday after I put the kids to bed, so it'd be Eastern Standard, like probably 8 o'clock. Probably in my dining room for right now, and then I'll show you guys some stuff that I'll get, and then I'll turn around and we'll sell it out, like what Penny does for you guys. So that's kind of my plan right now. Something to do that is not gonna Viking shirts. I can get Viking shirts. I can get Viking almost tons of stuff. Celtic, easy. The ones that I would wear. Yeah, that's fair, Jody. Or Jane, sorry. Actually, I've got some couple really cute ones I just ordered today. Coming in. And I did not, they're only ones. I only bought one of a thing. And then if there is more interest, we can go back and buy more of said thing, as long as they have it in stock. If I can't get it, if they're not in stock, I can't get it, I'll let you know. Obviously, I wouldn't charge you for anything until I have it in hand, because that's silly. Nobody needs to lose out any money in the end for any of it. So, but I did order some shirts, a couple of unique horse items, gemstones, jewelry, a couple of household things, and there's one other unique piece I got, and I can't remember what it is exactly, so I'll be able to have that for you guys to show you. Monday, I will be doing, as long as I'm feeling okay, I will be on the subscribers page doing a thing about teeth. So this is the bailout main page, subscribers group page. Yeah, Ellie, I'm looking into that. So that's got to come around when I've got to go out and spend some time in the barn and seeing what we have left in inventory stock of, say, like different products of things. There's actually a grooming product I bought from the UK specifically for white horses and black-legged horses. So I have to get in the cupboard and find that. Farm animal decor. Yeah, we can do that too. I mean, literally, it's limitless with any of the stuff, obviously, that's on Temu. If you go to the dark web corners of Temu, there is a variety of things as well. There's a whole Facebook group about it, if you're really freaking curious. I found it. Not surprised whatsoever, honestly. Just saying, if you're buying clothing of a specific spicy flavor, check your sizings very, very closely. And that's all I'm going to say on that matter. But, Ellie and I were talking at one point, and she said, hey, can you do, what if you did product testing of, like, equine products? not dark web. Maybe just triple X is the way to word that part of Temu. If you need a good gag gift for a bachelorette party, there are things out there. Because, oh, good Lord, they have a variety. Yes, I've looked, because my brain goes there. So back to horses. So yeah, Ellie was like, you should do product testing. And so with this UK product for horse legs I wanted to try, I bought it like 3 years ago, have not used it yet, bottle's not even open. So we'll try that actually that specific, I don't know, we'll see. It really depends on how much I really feel like fussing around with washing legs and stuff in the... Oh, Sherry, what the shirt said now. Sherry, I think I know what you're talking about. That one was on Facebook, and something about smart, sassy, and a little bit assy or something like that. I'm sure I could either find it or have it printed very easily. Actually, I should go through my Facebook personal page, because people like to share stuff that is relevant, and see if I can get some of that stuff actually in print and for you guys. You tell her, Penny. Oh, I know, Ellie, I kind of figured that already at this point. Actually, it's good though, because yours is on both age ranges, the old and the young. So, yeah. So I'll start with what we already have in stock at the farm. I need to go through, and that might be part of like this week. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, Sherry, I kind of expected. I think that was Barbara from Virginia that shared that. I'm pretty sure. It's on my Facebook. I know it's on my main profile page. So this week I'll go through the barn, see what products we actually have, and do like testing the seasonal as seasons allow. So like obviously right now, unless the flies are getting bad again, like I wouldn't go through and do product test of say like fly spray, right? So now we're going into say like blankets and stuff winter. So, you know, what is the best stuff that seals blankets? What's the best stuff for like tags and things? I have to do an Amish run. I got an Amish guy that repairs blankets and tack for us. So, you know, I've got to run that stuff out to him. I gotta dig through those blankets that's up in the hayloft anyway. So, I've got to go to Home Depot tomorrow, because we're gonna buy stain for the deck of our porch, so it doesn't rot away on us through the winter. So I know what I'll do is I'll go buy a couple of different brands of waterproofing fabric stuff. I've been looking for a new coat for Nellie. Yeah, I'll take a look actually, Penny, and I'll send you a link. You know what, we'll try, maybe one of the first things we try is actually what works best for sealing blankets. You know, I'll do some research as I settle into bed tonight, and go from there. And honestly, Ellie, best blankets to buy, we'll probably have to do like a whole season type thing of like, so this horse is wearing this blanket, you know, this proved to last better because of this, or this. I'll tell you right now, I love the brand that I had on Dragon when he was a baby, because that thing has gone through all sorts of horses now. I'll have to look and see what it is. I almost want to say, you know what, I'm not going to. It's sitting right out in front of the barn. I'll look at the tag when I get home in the morning. No, I'll be home before morning, but I'll look at the tag in the morning. I'll have a better idea what it is then, too. So yeah, so maybe that'll be the first thing I do, is blanket stealing products. I'm gonna research tonight what all is out there, like on the horse tax sites too, and maybe I'll just get one off of a horse tax site and see how it goes. So that's kind of what we're doing on the side right now for me personally, beyond like trying to get my office cleaned up and catching up on the backlog of paperwork, trying to keep track of the little bit of the boarding that I do get nowadays, and see about hauling trips in between of stuff. So Monday will be Subscribers Live with Teeth in the afternoon, early afternoon. Figure out when Megan's doing the bailout one. Temu Thursdays. Don't look at anything you don't want to see. There's one other video of stuff I wanted to do with you guys, and I don't remember what it was now, topic-wise. What I do know is that I will be doing a variety of topics on here as I like have that creative what's the words I'm looking for? Time, information, and something else. Only because there are so many different aspects of people, and to really kind of gauge how a person is, how they are, and who the person is, like on a deeper level than just say she runs a horse rescue, she's a little bit crazy, she'll tell you her whole freaking life online. But I don't know her. It's okay, right? It's not for everybody. I don't mind. But like, I have stuff I want to share. A multi-species worms in and out of horses. Yeah, so parasites. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, if you enjoy pimple popping videos, go YouTube mango worms. You'll get all of your enjoyment out of parasites and pimple popping all at the same time. But Penny, maybe that's the one I do on the Subscribers Live the following week. You know, this week will be teeth, next week we could do parasites. I mean, we did that little one during the Scoop the Poop week that Ellie set up. You like the Schneider's Blockade Blanket Reproofer. Good to know, Kathy. I will have to get on. Maybe I'll try that one first. Okay. I personally love Schneider's. I like Schneider's blankets. I've bought in a lot of their styles that are built for like Arabians and Morgans and saddlebreds, because they really designed the front of those for those narrow-chested horses. If I'm buying a winter blanket for a saddlebred, I only go through Schneider's, because they're the only ones I've had and found that do not develop the blanket rubs on the shoulders and the sores on the withers. And so, yeah, if I'm buying something or if I'm looking for something, I go to Schneider's first. Then I go to Chicks, because Chicks is the cheapest. And if it's something I'm looking that I'll just throw away, I go to Chicks. Yeah, Ellie. I know I talked to you about the mango worms before. And, yeah. I like the mango worms videos. It makes me feel happy. I don't know why. I do too, Kathy. I like the closures on the Schneider's blankets. I think they're more durable. But yeah, I mean, to really know the depth of a person is to really sit down and talk to them. And a lot of the times, I realize these live videos are all one-sided. Like, I'm talking to you guys, but that's why I like the comments, because then I can talk back to you. You can talk to me. I know, Ellie. It is so sad what those animals go through with those mango worms. It's really, really frustrating. I like it when they do some of the videos, though, of like, here, see, this was this animal then, now look at it now. I don't think they do too many of those. I think I've only seen a couple. But they're nice. They're nice. So my topics will range as I develop my content personal on this side. Between horses and product testing of stuff, horse related and non-horse related. Some equine education. I'll be doing some of my training videos over here. I'm impressed at the changes of the blanket since I last bought one. Yeah. Training videos such as, say, like around the kids' horses, my own, dragon included. And any of the other ones I have to work with. I know Artie, or previously known as Xander, Ellie's the one that Ellie bought from me, personal. He's going to start getting a lot more ground training work, so I'll be sharing some of that work over here as well. I need to get a new tripod. That's on my list of things to get next, is a new tripod for the camera. I would love a Pivo or something of the sorts. I don't have the money to invest into one of those. It'd be really cool, but I don't have it. And so we'll have those for you guys to be able to watch. And then you'll get some of the other sides of me, say like gardening a little bit. I have some balls to put in the ground. I would like to share why I'm doing that. And, you know, honestly, I get to go back later and go, I did this, why? What am I doing? Where am I expecting that to show up? And that's why. So some of you guys know you need to work with your boy Teddy. Yeah, I know. The more time you spend with him, the better it's going to be for you, Jody, as well, to help get over your grief. Yeah, ground training especially. I love teaching groundwork. So I've talked to you guys before. You all know I'm poly. I'm not forcing it. I'm just saying sometimes that might end up coming up, just FYI, because of mood swings. I haven't mentioned this a lot to people. I am actually, and it's gonna be weird, but I do want to do some work around this because I want to kind of draw in that community. And I know some of you are very Christian. I understand that. I do not look down upon anybody's freedom of religious choice. I'm just going to put it that way. Okay? But technically, I'm Christo-pagan. And if that's a problem, I'm sorry. Christo-pagan is the mixture of belief of the Christianity as well as a little bit of the paganism. And I've actually gone through my own spiritual journey of trying to understand it, but that's what I believe in. So I'll, talk about some of the crystal work, or I'll talk about what that belief means for me if there's interest. But like, somebody dropped off pizza for me a couple weeks ago after we'd gotten out of the hospital, and at the same time she handed me a piece of it was a polished heart-shaped, probably about like 4 quarters stacked together or put together in size, and it was a citrine. So the stone itself was a citrine. She was like, it's a healing stone, and she didn't know what the stone name was. I carried that thing around in my bra for a week and a half, you guys. Week and a half I carried that piece of citrine around in my bra. And you know what? Believe it, don't believe it, whichever. Citrine is a healing stone. So and if you don't, I will put right up in the titles of what that video includes for that day. And if it's not for you, you can just scroll on and wait for the next horse related video. No big deal. But Ellie, is that what you are? You didn't know it had a name? Actually, there is a book specifically out there. I think there's only one. It's the only book I've ever found. It's actually called Christo-pagan. And I've gotten like halfway through the book itself. In the last 4 years, it's taken me to get through the book a little bit. And if you take it chapter by chapter, it really actually helps you kind of like think about it and how do you process it and why do you believe it that way. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. So either way, I'll put disclaimers so you guys know which video you're walking into. So hematite too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Hematite. Ellie, I think I got it off of Amazon. I'll be honest. I think it came off of Amazon. Hematite is a really good one for helping to ground your energy. I don't get along with hematite. I really don't. I don't react well to it. So, and who knows what I'll end up posting, honestly, you guys. I like to share. I like to have feedback. I like to have the comments. I like you guys. I like when we get to sit here and chit chat and talk. I enjoy you all, and that's why I like to do this with you guys. So this is where self-service might start to get a little sketchy, so hang tight just for a touch. But Jim and I were talking. He was like, you really need a creative outlet. Too cheap for real books. Yeah, book reviews. I'm into the spicy books. And if you're on TikTok and you find yourself on Book Talk, you'll understand exactly what kind of books. It seems like that's all that's on Book Talk is the book spicy stuff. Yeah. You have to stay away from sapphire and aquamarine. Is that because you don't get along with it, or you enjoy it too much, Penny? Because I personally love the sapphire. I have my grandfather on my dad's side has been passed away since 2013, I believe it was, when we had to go down there and down to Virginia. I had a gift card left over from him for Kmart. Was it Kmart or JCPenney's? Not JCPenney's, because they're still open in my town. It was a gift card for someplace that's no longer open anywhere nearby. I think it was Kmart. And I still had money on it to spend. And I know it came from my grandfather. And due to that, I ended up going on there and using that gift card to buy myself a Princess Cut sapphire pendant necklace. I absolutely adore that necklace because it was the last remaining of something that my grandfather had given me that I could buy for myself. It's a motorcycle. You don't get along. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, see, I don't get along with hematite. I have a couple of pieces, but I don't get along. I don't have a lot of it. Yeah, Ellie, exactly. He was a cool guy. My grandfather on my dad's side had been through World War II. He was in Italy. He was at the Battle of Casai. They actually had done a film around that. He had massive survivor's guilt. Massive survivor's guilt. Every time he'd come up to the house and hang out with the family, you know, he's all like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I made it back and the other guys didn't. And I was like, if you didn't make it back, I wouldn't be here. Like, literally. Because my father was born after, more than enough time after the war. And if he hadn't made it back from the war, none of my family would be around. We wouldn't have no vet in the family. We wouldn't have Emily here to rescue horses. I wouldn't have no Liam and Lily, I'll tell you that right now. And my grandfather outlived 2 wives. Both of them had cancer, passed away from that. Spent his time down at the national or state forest in Virginia, and caring the park and taking care of the campground that was included in that. And down in the Natural Bridge area of Virginia, if you're aware of where that is and what it looks like, I'm trying very hard to remember the name of more than just Natural Bridge. There's another name down there that's big. Shoot. It's a pretty name too, and I can't think of what it is. But we'd always go down there at least once a year and spend time with them. I have one extremely memorable trip down there. We were camping in our pop-up camper in the middle of October. It was so cold that night. I had 3 layers of socks on and 2 blankets. Oh my god, it was so cold. But we did it. We camped through the weekend in the cold weather. Never again. Never again. Oh, and geocaching, you guys. Deer, stay over there. Thank you. You guys, some of you guys can go geocaching along with me. See, I'm a weirdo. I have so many hobbies that I don't do. I like to hike. I like to explore. I like to learn new things. I like to show new things. I like driving, obviously. Ew. streaky. I like more than just horses, I can tell you that right now. And who knew? Who knew how crazy in depth this person is? But then we get to talking about mental health and you guys like derail me in a totally different direction than planned. Other doctor, Linda McKinney. Some of you all are guilty. Hi, Sheila. Okay, so Monday subscribers, Tuesdays, I don't know yet. Thursday is absolutely the Temu thing. Oh, it's all good, Ellie. I'm just trying to think, like, what I promised so I can keep up with it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays, or the weekend. Maybe Saturday. I don't like to plan things for weekends because I don't know if I'm going to make it work or not. For the equine product stuff. It'll probably just have to be sporadic as it goes type of deal. Driving videos will be sporadic, obviously, as we have allowing time. Oh my gosh, it's 1:45 already. You can rewatch. I know I can rewatch the live if I forgot. I just like to remind myself, because the more I say it, the more I remember it. To either say it or do it enough in repetitive motions or repetitive style to the point that I won't forget it. Yeah, Jody, actually I thought about that. So I have not actually looked at some of the kids stuff on Temu or anything else, honestly, lately. So I have to see. I'm thinking you should record yourself setting your schedule. Yeah, I probably should, Penny. I probably should. How far am I from home? Probably about half-hour-ish from home. I'm gonna lose service on you guys down here, so like I said before, I'm gonna lose service. I'm not gonna jump back on. Actually, it's gonna go soon. So I'll send a message out. I'll post it. I'll take it down by morning. But I'll put a message on the page, or put a post up on this page and be like, I'm home. So you guys can go, oh good. My eyes are tired. My eyes are heavy. I'm tired. I wish my body would let me sleep in. So, alright, I know I'm going to lose you guys. I appreciate you listening to my ramblings. I will be on for sure Monday on the subscribers page. But I will work on some stuff tomorrow. I do know you guys worry, and that's why I said I'll let you all know I made it home fine. So But yeah, like I was saying, thank you for letting me ramble and chit chat with you guys a little bit tonight. I enjoy the camaraderie. I do. You guys rock. So,